All right, welcome back to season 4 of our show. Today, it's lamb chops, Mediterranean style. Let's show you how to get them done. All right, so it's lamb chops, and like I said, we're going Mediterranean style with this. Now we're making this with simple ingredients. We're also making this with some couscous, which is right over here, and we're making this with a beautiful Mediterranean salad. Let's show you how to get these lamb chops done. So we're gonna need some lemon, mint. So we're right into the food processor with some mint. We're gonna use a good amount of that. Now we're doing this to season our lamb chops. So this is the first thing that we're gonna do. Lots of garlic. We're going in with some olive oil. Decent amount of that. And we're gonna go in with a lemon. Some juice. So let's just get this into our squeezer, and we're just gonna squeeze some juice down into this. That easy, that simple. Just gonna go nice and slow here. And that's it. We're only gonna use just 1/2 of this lemon. It's a nice juicy lemon. So that's all we need. Gotta put that there. Let's get our lid on and give this a grind. And there you go. That's how you want that. All right, so as far as our lamb chops go, we got 2 different types of lamb chops. We got the loin chop here, and we also have the shoulder blade chop, which is here. So that's the loin and that's the shoulder blade. And those are the 2 different types of lamb that we're using today. All right, so we got our mixture over here, and we're just gonna bring in a bowl. Just like that. And we're gonna get our lamb chops in. Now the reason why I didn't have my lamb chops in the bowl to start off with is because I wanted to show you guys what we're working with here. So here's all of our lamb chops. Here's our mix, and we're just gonna go in with all of it. Just put the entire mix right in there. Now there's no salt on this yet. And the reason why there's no salt on here is because right before they get grilled, we're gonna salt them. So right now we're just going in with a simple marinade, no salt. And we're just gonna mix them around and just let all these flavors marinate down into this lamb. Just like that. Now a little of this goes a long way. So it might not look like much of the marinade here, but believe me, it's a lot. So we're just gonna mix this up, and then into the fridge it's gonna go, and then we're gonna meet you right back here after we get this marinated, so stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, so we got that meat marinated. Now it's time to show you a beautiful salad. All right, so for this salad, you're gonna need some boiled eggs. So we boiled about 8 eggs over here. We got fresh parsley, olives. Those are pimento olives. A touch of white wine, white distilled vinegar. We got some red onions. So let's get this together. First thing we'll do is we're just gonna chop up a little bit of this parsley. Now you always wanna use the fresh parsley. Gives that flavor. And these salads are just very basic, simple salads. Not a lot of ingredients in the salad, but the flavors are going to come together beautifully. So here's your parsley. And in the bowl it goes. Now everything in the same bowl. We'll go in with our red onion. that little bit of parsley off of there. And you want thin slices. The end of the onion, turn it. So just come down and turn. It's a safe way of cutting. Do the same thing over here. Turn. And now you got all your onion pieces here. So what we'll do from here, let's bring the bowl back in. We got some olives over here, so let's get the olives in. All of them. Lemon. We need some lemon juice, so let's get that in. So here we go. Now we got our lemon juice in. Here's the vinegar. A little bit of that. White wine, the one you drink. Get that in. A little bit of that. And some olive oil. Good douse of that. Now I'm just going to go in with my whisk. Bring it together. We're done with that. Let's get our onion in. Now this is where you kind of want to separate the onion, so just feel it out. Take the pieces and separate them. You get some together that's not separated, don't worry about it, but just separate them. Just leads for a better salad, nice presentation. And all those onions are just separated. This is a hands-on salad, so you're going to need some fingers in this salad. And most salads, I feel, once you get your hands in them, they make an excellent salad. All right, so now we're just going to mix this up. And there it is. You got a nice mix on there. We're going to get this off to the side. Just going to wipe my cutting board. The reason why I'm wiping my cutting board, because I want the eggs to look clean looking. All right, so here we go. Here's our eggs. We got a plate right here, nice clean plate. And we're going to start to slice these eggs. Now these eggs have been chilled out. You don't want to really disturb the egg. Get a good slice on it. Just like that. Now I'm not going to do the whole salad in one shot for you guys, but I'm just going to show you the gist of the salad. So we're going to get this onto the plate, all of it. So you want a plate that's going to hold all that nice liquid down there. So get that onto the plate. Then we're going to take our eggs and just lay them around. Just like that. So just keep cutting and getting your eggs in there. So let's cut this one. Try to keep nice and neat. Try your best. And just lay them in there. They don't have to be perfect. But getting a good egg, boiled egg, right, makes all the difference in the world. All right, so I'm gonna finish cutting these up. I'm gonna lay them around and in the salad, then we're gonna meet you back here. So stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, so our salad is complete. We're just gonna finish this off. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to finish this off. So we're just gonna take a little salt just on the egg. and just get a little salt around on the egg. Now, if you notice the salad, I bought little pieces up from the top, so from the bottom to the top. So here's some red, and just take your fingers and just, like I said, it's a finger salad. You gotta take your fingers and just look around. And all your stuff is here. Just bring it up from the bottom to the top, and that's what I've been doing. So now, I got a little bit of parsley here. We're not gonna need much because we don't wanna flood this thing and turn it green. So we just wanna put a very selective amount in certain areas. So let's go with just a little bit over here and just lighten up the areas with the greenery. So you can see this piece right here, it doesn't have any green on it, so let's just throw a little bit of green in there and some green on the sides. And that's how you gotta garnish your plate, just with a little greenery off on the sides and any place that needs it. That's it. When we get back here, we're gonna show you how to do that couscous. So stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, here we go, process of elimination. Our meat's marinated, that salad's in the fridge, gelling out. Let's show you the couscous. All right, so right here we've got 2 cups of Moroccan couscous. This is the most easiest thing in the world to do. So look at the grains in there. So what we'll do is go in with some olive oil. A good douse of that. We're just gonna give it a mix. I mean, this is very simple. Anybody can do this one. So we're just gonna mix it in here good. Get it nice and mixed. All right, so once you have that, we're going in with the zest of a lemon. So we're just gonna use the zest. You won't need the whole lemon. And this is just gonna bring out the flavor in the couscous. Just simple flavors. And most of this stuff is all local. So you can just get this in your local market. It's not like you have to go online searching for this. All right, so we're gonna go about there with it. Maybe a little bit more. And zest the whole lemon. Make sure you get it all in there. All right, so there's our lemon. Parsley. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of parsley on this. Nice thing about this is that you could just do this ahead of time. I mean, this takes 5 minutes to make. Literally, from the time you dump the water in there, you're about 5 to 7 minutes. And that's it. Boiling water, put the lid on it, and you're good to go. When we do that, I'm gonna show you that part when we pull the lid off of this. And we'll do that right before we're about to eat. So now I'll take my parsley. I'm gonna get my fresh parsley in here. Just like that. Now I'm just gonna leave this in here because I'm not ready to dump my water in yet because I'm not done cooking. So we'll take that. I'm just gonna give that a mix in there. And now you're good to go. And after this is done, right here is some fresh mint. We'll chop up some of that. When this is done and already cooked and that boiling water does its job, we're gonna put a little bit of that fresh mint on top. So when you see that, that's what's gonna be on the top of there, fresh mint. All right, time to cook this meat. Let's get it done. So we're going into the broiler with this today, and I have a rack here that I set up. Now I got a couple of different heights on here, and I got some aluminum foil on each side just to bring up the height of this. So I can either go like that, or I can flip it back around and just go like this. Now I'm roasting this on a lower level today, so I'm just gonna go like this. So here's our meats. We're putting our broiler on high, which is about 550 degrees for an inside broiler. And we're just going to line up these nice meats with it. So I'm going to try to separate so they don't touch. Now the nice part about this is you can do this right in your home, as I'm showing you guys. So very easy. Let's just set these guys up. And I should have room for all of these guys on here. And as they cook, they're going to shrink. And they're going to lose their fat. And you'll be able to get more room in here. So just like that, we go. So this is my last big lamb chop, or lamb blade. I'm gonna get that kind of close in there. Now this is gonna leave me room to put my little guys on here. So here we go. I'm just gonna line up all my little guys. Just get them right in. This little thing holds a lot. All right, we got one there. I'm gonna slide these up a little bit. I got a couple more to go. And I feel we're gonna make it. That's it. We'll just park them up on the bones. We can stand them up on the bones, on the bigger bones, and we'll just get more room in there. Just like that. See, there's always room to do anything. You just have to be creative about it. And we'll lay that one down. And we're good to go. I'll meet you right back here, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so we got our oven heating up. Our broiler is heating up to 550 degrees. That's what my broiler goes at. I thought it was 500, but it's 550. So this is the next step you're going to do. This is salt, Argentinian salt. So we're going to go right on to the meat with this. Now if you look at the crystals in here, they're huge. And this is going to bring out a really nice flavor in this meat. And it's going to melt down in here and not over salt. So here we go. I'm going to take these little guys over here that are standing up. Just turn them one side, because I'm going to salt the other side. And you want to do this right before you go on. And that's it. Alright, you don't need much of this at all, just little pieces of it. And it'll melt into your meat. So just like that. A little bit over here. And that's it. Alright, under the broiler we go. Alright, here we go. I'm using the middle rack. And I got good height in here, so I'm probably about, I'd say, a good 5 inches away from my element up here. I'm just going to close my door halfway and leave it cracked a little bit, just like that, and just let them broil. Alright, we'll meet you right back here. Stick around, don't go anywhere. Time to flip these. Now we're just going to rotate them before we turn the entire pan over. So we're just going to go in and rotate them. Just like that. And back into the broiler they go. See how they're starting to shrink? So it's giving me room. I'll be able to drop those down. The ones that we stood up. That's it. So you can leave your broiler open. You can take your time and look at them. They're not popping grease anywhere. Now back in the days when they had fire broilers, they popped grease everywhere. When the flame hit the meat, it was a mess. So this is not the same show. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, just like a real grill, we got to start turning some of these. So let's see where we are. I'm going to start turning some of these guys over. I think this one in the back, I'm just going to turn it to the side. And that's going to be the first one I turned over. I'm just going to leave the rest of them. Let them go. Maybe I'll knock these down a little bit. And that's it. Just have fun cooking. All right, we'll meet you back here. Don't go anywhere. All right, I brought them a little closer to the broiler. I'm going to rotate them one more time. And then I'm going to flip them. So don't go anywhere. All right, here we are, lamb chops, Mediterranean style, seasoned forest chopping block. Let's show you what we got. Look at those. Beautiful. Now that's how you want to do that. Now we put some lemon around the outside. So you can take some lemon on here and just sprinkle them on to the lamb chops. Those lemons are used for real. And then we got some fresh mint here mixed with parsley. So we're just gonna garnish that just like that. Right before you eat, that's about it. All right, let's show you the rest of this. So here's that beautiful salad we made with the eggs and the olive. And here's our couscous. Look at that. That's how you want that, nice, light, fluffy. Came out perfect. Let's bring in a plate. We're gonna get some couscous right onto that plate. Helps when you go right in the middle of the plate. So we'll just get the grain right in there. All right, now we're gonna go with a couple of pieces of meat here. So we're gonna go with some small chops. And we'll go with a decent sized chop here. Just like that. We'll get a little lemon onto the plate here. And then our salad. We're gonna put our salad on the same plate. So let's just get that beautiful salad in there. That's how you want to do that. Just like that. And we'll get a couple of those olives on this end as well too. There you have it. And some of that juice in there. All right, now I think I'm looking a little light over here. So I'm thinking, let's get one more lamb chop down on this end. And that just kind of fills that plate out. There it is. And I'm just gonna get some of that mint right onto there. And there you have it. I'm just gonna spin this around so you can see what I'm looking at. All right, let's get into this. Look at that, beautiful. That is a dynamite way to have lamb chops. Cooked under the broiler. That marinade that we put them in, you can taste all that marinade. That's a brilliant way how to have lamb chops. So if you guys aren't seasoning up your lamb chops that way, give it a shot. Let's try that couscous. That fresh mint set it off in there, so you gotta definitely try that couscous and put that fresh mint in there. Such an easy, simple meal. Now, that salad, let's get into that. Get a little olive on there. The egg, the onion, the olives, and that dressing, spectacular. All right, we're gonna get situated and we're gonna meet you guys right back here, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, and there it is. A spectacular way how to have lamb chops. Broiled in the oven, Middle Eastern style. We served that with some beautiful couscous, a gorgeous salad, egg salad and onion, olive. And we even put a little pita bread on the side there. We're gonna have to show you one of those recipes one of these days coming up on our pita breads. And if you like this video or more videos about to come, give a like, hit that bell. This way you get those videos first. Thank you. We always enjoy having you. Until the next time. Gotta get that little Pitmaster taste there.